Hi, my name is Anya,
And I'm Olivia.
and today we're discussing the differences between the Harry Potter books and the Harry Potter movies.
I feel like in the movies, I get how in the books you can have your imagination, but it's nice to have a visual image of what the characters look like, and the movies give that to you.
See, I agree with that, but also in the books, at the title page of each book, there's a picture in the top of what the characters look like. Yeah. And so you get an idea of what the characters might look like and sound like by looking at those pictures and then reading their speech.
Yes, but you can't see their facial expressions. It'll just tell you, but in the movies you can see, if you can tell by their facial expressions if they are sad. You can tell by what they look like. So it's nice to have a visual image. People who are making movies have a certain time limit, 2-hour movies. I don't always watch those because I'm afraid they won't be too interesting. If they had more time to do these movies, I feel like they'd be a lot more detailed. But say it was a 3-hour movie and they had so much more detail, not as many people would watch them.
That is true, but even most people, in my classes, people hate the Harry Potter series. They don't like it, and so I think that true fans, like me, would go watch it even though it would be 12 hours long. But other people who are just watching it because it looks cool, they wouldn't really do that, and so you get to talk more with the people who get you and who understand the books and the movies like you.
If the movies were longer, the books would be longer too, and people don't always like long books. If the movies were longer, from the start, from the very beginning, you didn't like long movies, you might not have even become a true fan.
Well, the books, they're already super long, but it starts out, the first book, it starts out with a little bit of chapter, not very many chapters, and then they get bigger and bigger as the series progresses, so you get more information about each character and the storyline. And in the movies, they usually take parts from 2 different books, the Sorcerer's Stone and the second book. I can't think of what it's called at the moment. But they take different parts from those books and they put them in one movie. So technically you're getting both the movies, or both parts of the books and in the movies.
But if they had more time to film, they would do separate movies, I feel like. And if they did separate movies, they would be so much more detailed, and you can't really say that the books are more detailed, because if the movies were even allowed to be longer, they would be more detailed. Okay. We are switching sides to see if we can put ourselves in each other's shoes and see if I can understand what she means by the books are better.
And I can understand what she means by the movies are better. So I believe that you are able to see more of what's going on in the movies than you are in the books.
The books also tell you this stuff, and it's so descriptive and gives you a good structure.
In the movies, such as the troll saying in the first movie, you were able to see what's going on, but even though in the books you can read it and you don't really process it as quickly.
That can be true in some cases, maybe that, but in other cases it will tell you all of the details, maybe even more. It'll tell you how Harry defeated them, what happened. It'll tell you when the snot came out of his nose. It will show it was green and gooey and all chunky. It can use descriptive words like that to kind of give you more of a structure and understanding of what is happening.
The books are neither better or worse than the movies, and so they both are equally as good and equally as bad.
Because in movies and in the books, there are highs and lows of different parts. It kind of all depends on the way you look at it.
And you also get to see both ways of how to picture the characters and tell whether or not the characters should be on the good side or the bad side.